What's good with the collective, man? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate all y'all who've been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Cause y'all know, man. Y'all know, here at the collective, man, with the collective, y'all already know we be coming with the most fire content, man. And y'all the dopest community out here, bro. Straight up. But again, any of y'all, if y'all are a graphic designer, you know, go ahead, DM me on Instagram, bro, and let's talk, cause we need a logo and we need some ideas for the merch, man. Come on, tap in with me. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get right into this video. Let's go.
To the collective, today I'm gonna prove to y'all how the news is fake.
This is a compilation courtesy of Deadspin that's gone viral this weekend. Just a little taste of what these promos look like.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members are using their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I think you get the idea there, what's going on. All these anchors and all these markets are required to read this script. It's attacking fake news, but...
Now I want to show y'all this. Not as a flex, but to prove to you that I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I literally have a degree in this. So I went to college to get a degree in media communication. During this time is when I realized that the news is not only fake, but it's completely manipulated to control your emotions and also push fear-based tactics. Also during this time, I realized that the news is only owned by like 5 different companies. They all are called sister stations. You can look it up if you wish. So everything is basically fake. You have these actors who are pretending all of these things, these fake stations, along with fake food, fake medicine, fake history. Everything has been plagiarized by the Europeans who currently are in control of this country. Let's stop calling them elites or supremes because they're neither one of them and their demise is imminent. Even every single movie is also plagiarized, which is why I use so many movies to prove my point. So now we have our own platforms and we can say whatever we want, even though they'll take that away from us with the click of a button. Now the real people will rise up because we're not reading teleprompters, we're basically speaking from the heart, and we're actually speaking truth that people really need and want to hear. Before I go, I want to drop one more gem, which is how they're trying to portray the woke people in the media. They're actually coming out with a law that says to stop the woke act. They want you to believe that woke is something different than it is. Woke is actually just being enlightened and aware of their plans, schemes, and manipulations that they're trying to use. So peace and love, y'all, and y'all truly stay woke.
Okay, when she get on the movie topic, I'ma just be honest. I don't like the fact, like, have y'all seen Gods of Egypt? None of them in that movie look like a person that come from that region. I didn't like, I'm not a big fan of that. Because again, that's like rewriting history or taking history or trying to promote your history the way you want it to be. And it's not the truth. Like, yeah, it's not the truth. And I don't like that. Nor do I like how the fake medicine, the fake weather. I ain't feeling that at all. At all. But the character, that one I wholeheartedly agree with as far as like the movies. Like, and that go for any ethnicity. Like, yeah, you wouldn't want someone Hispanic playing a role of a person from that's in North Korea. You know, you just, it's just like, come on, man, that's not right. That's not right. That's just not right. So that's my only take on that one is like, I agree with that one wholeheartedly. Like, yeah, they be switching history like crazy though. They be switching history like crazy. Like, yeah, that's my only take with that. I don't like how the elites do that. But the news do be fake for the scare tactics.
Let me just say this. You need to get this book. It has some vital information in it. I'm about to read you about Princess Diana and how she knew about the Reptilians. I have this book on my Amazon storefront, and the title and author is in the caption. A year before I met Arizona Wilder in California, I was introduced to Christine Fitzgerald, a close friend and confidant of Princess Diana, for 9 years. They had ceased contact before Diana was murdered by the British establishment in 1997. Christine was an alternative healer who understood the energetic background to illusory reality. She told me how friendly people from MI5 would leave messages for Diana at her healing center near Regent's Park in London, warning that her life was in danger. Christine knew nothing of the people telling me of their reptilian experiences because I had not yet made that public. I met her only to hear about the relationship between Diana and the royals, with nothing reptilian ever mentioned. But she told me without any prompting that Diana called the Windsors the reptiles and the lizards, and said, "They're not human." Diana had also said that the Queen Mother was evil. I played dumb and asked what she meant by reptiles and lizards, and she said that the royal family were a reptilian bloodline and not a human one. This is what Arizona Wilder would later say thousands of miles away in the United States, along with many others. Christine Fitzgerald told me. The Queen Mother. Now that's a serious piece of wizardry. The Queen Mother is a lot older than people think. To be honest, the royal family hasn't died for a long time. They have just metamorphosized. It's sort of like cloning, but in a different way. They take pieces of flesh and rebuild the body from one little bit. Because it's lizard, because it's cold-blooded, it's much easier to do this Frankenstein crap than it is for us. The different bodies are just different electrical vibrations, and they have got that secret. They've got the secret of the microcurrents. It's so micro, so specific. These radio waves that actually create the bodies. These are the energies I work with when I'm healing. She was talking, of course, about the way the body is a projection of waveform information. They know the vibration of life, and because they're cold-blooded, they are reptiles. They have no wish to make the earth the perfect harmony it could be, or to heal the earth from the damage that's been done. The Earth's been attacked for Xeons by different extraterrestrials. It's been like a football for so long. This place is a bus stop for many different aliens. All these aliens, they could cope with anything, including the noxious gases.
Yo, those two names that she gave, my uncle told me to go look at them in like 2015.
Theory about the chamber that's in Mount Rushmore. So it's confirmed that there is a chamber hidden in there. The sculptor created an 18-foot door behind the landmark that leads to an open room that is 74 feet long and 35 feet high. So it's a pretty big room. But he intended it to be a place for America's like prized possessions, like historical documents. It's now sealed off from the public. The public at once was able to go there, but now they can't. And some people believe that's where the government is hiding really secretive stuff, like proof of extraterrestrial life, like Area 51 stuff, or like there are hidden treasures in there, hence the Nick Cage movie. It's like a landmark piece, right? So why would they feel the need to like lock it out for no reason?
Chinese, for I think a decade now, have been actually making fake lettuce, fake eggs.
What I thought was even more weird, apparently they glue meat together. You don't, when you buy a steak, you think it's a solid steak, but some of the cheap steaks are actually just a bunch of different end pieces, and they have this weird glue, and they glue ends together, and they apparently do it with chicken too. I think that's why it says on a lot of chicken packages, cheap chicken, this is 15% rib meat.
See that? Don't breathe that in.
Otherwise known as meat glue.
Stay over the top like that. We mix it up.
Then roll it and refrigerate. Ours uncooked, but cooked is another story. And it's not just beef. Pork, lamb, fish, and chicken.
It looks like one piece of chicken. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yep.
But hard to tell, isn't it?
On the grill, it's even harder to pick.
So that's the real McCoy, nice and tender. Let's go for the meat glue. I can't tell the difference.
And chances are you're eating it on a regular basis.
Hey, sometimes you can tell the difference. I know y'all have seen the chicken that when you pull it, it's like, it looks like it's more fat than meat. I know y'all, some of y'all have seen that. Like, you could really look at this stuff and tell, like, bro, this stuff fake. Or sometimes you eat it a few times, you be like, bro, this is fake. I know I've had my moments where I've eaten something and I'd be like, yo, something ain't right. something ain't right, and like a sense go off or something, and I know, like, put it down, don't touch it, and I naturally don't touch it again.
Now, I'm just here to point out the coincidences. So I found this video on Fox over a year ago. So I had a supporter say, I think you misunderstanding Trump when he said they're trying to get rid of the cows. So I'm gonna play this clip for y'all. But when I watch this clip, I still think Trump was trying to warn us about them trying to take out cows and a lot more stuff. So I do feel like I owe it to y'all so y'all can make up y'all own mind instead of just believing in what I believe in. And then I'm gonna point out some coincidences. Let's roll the clip.
Here's the deal about the Green New Deal, and it's not $2 billion or $20 billion, as you said. It's $100 trillion. I'm talking about where they want to rip down buildings and rebuild the building. It's the dumbest, most ridiculous. Where airplanes are out of business, where two-car systems are out, where they want to take out the cows too. You know, that's not true either, right? This is a $100 trillion. That's more money than our country could make in 100.
Coincidence number one. Y'all remember the show Yellowstone, right? Where the helicopters came in and threw down poisonous hay so the cows can eat it and die. Ain't it crazy this was in Yellowstone as well? In 1873, the American government killed 1.5 million buffalo just to starve the Native Americans, just so they can depend on the government. And here goes another coincidence. Trump said they want to take out the cows. He told us a food shortage is coming. And did you know for the 10,000 cows that died? Never mind. I'm just pointing out the coincidences.
Yo, watch this shit.
And this is the result of 5G and Lucifer light. It's activating y'all. Y'all need to pay attention. I'm trying to show y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. But you don't want to see. So I'm trying to make you have to see.
Y'all see that shit?
Wake up.
Dang. She shape-shifting on live television. That's crazy. You can see the horns trying to come out. That's wild, bruh. But I want to say, man, you knew Biden was lying when he sat there and he's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Whatever he was saying, he trying to deny them allegations quickly. Like, yeah, he probably didn't care about hearing nothing. But when them cows came out of Trump's mouth, you know Biden was shook. Like, oh, bro, he's saying too much. He telling too much. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Man, whatever. You know what I'm about to say.
The Human Homeless Harvest Games.
Over here, hunting again. Grabbing the homeless people. For all those people that's complaining about the homeless people and happy that this company right here is running their ass up and harvesting them, turning them to ground beef, why don't y'all call this number right here? See that number? And complain that after they grab the homeless people, why they leave their trash and shit all over the place and don't come do nothing about it. If you're going to capture the homeless people because they trash in the area and causing a problem, the least you can do is pick up their trash that you left since you didn't took their ass away. Now he over here stalking this dude. I'm going to show you who he's stalking. See this dude right here? That's what he's trying to capture right now. He's on the phone calling it in, trying to get the car, the van to come over here. That's why he's leaving out the area. It's his ass over here trying to steal his ass, hiding inside the car in the tinted windows like nobody see his ass. Yeah, I saw your ass, and you raised the windows up when I came through, didn't you? Because you know, I know.
Okay, I don't know if y'all know this, but somebody that works for the government, his name is Brendan Carr, he just sent out like a letter to Google and Apple to remove TikTok from their apps. And if they do not comply, they have to write a written statement saying why by July 8th. Let me tell y'all something. The government is pissed because TikTok tells you real news and it spreads real fast. And they're mad that the whole entire world is able to connect on one app. The whole entire world can all be one on TikTok. Like, you can see stuff from everywhere. That's the only app that's actually showing you stuff from all around the world. You're finding stuff out about the government. They're being exposed. People are showing you the truth. They're showing the facts. They're mad. They're mad, and they want to end it. But they can't stop us, so.
Hey, what's crazy is, like, TikTok, you can actually hit the search bar and find exactly what you're looking for on a deeper level. Instagram, anything other than that, you go hit that search bar, it's gonna take you to something basic. Something that, like, you know, that don't even resonate with the soul like that. Like, something that vibrate way too low. But I also wanted to say, for that company that be snatching up the homeless, I haven't seen that company out here. I haven't seen that truck. More so out here, like, the homeless, it get bad. So, like, you'll just see, like, a certain division that come from the police department, and they'll have them move to another area or something. Like, they'll pack up, you can just see them all going to that same area. Who knows, maybe one of them is coming up missing. I'm not sure. I never heard of that, but yeah, it is sad that, like, they getting preyed on. They probably getting put in the Squid Games or Hunger Games or something. Like, I hate to say that, but that possibly is what it is. Or they getting turned into the meat, the blue meat, probably. Who knows, bro? Or like them reptilians, like she said, Arizona Wilder said, they using piece by piece to metamorph into another person. So who knows? It's a billion possibilities.
So I also want to talk about this, and this was a study done over, I believe, in France, where animals were fed GMO corn, genetically altered corn, and they started developing tumors and cysts and all types of things all over their body. Now, a lot of the stuff is hidden from the general public because Monsanto is trying to make as much money as they can while they patent nature and try to sell us this poison, so it's good to be aware of this. If you're looking into eating organic, I want you to look up the documentary. It's called GMOs Revealed. It's a 22-hour documentary that goes into the dangers of GMOs, and we watched it, and it changed our life. And, you know, a lot of the information that was in that documentary was released originally to the public, but just is never really talked about because they want us to consume this genetically altered food. Now, it's interesting. Genetically modified corn has a Bt toxin installed in it that basically when bugs go to eat it, their stomachs explode. So if we eat it, I wonder what it does in the same thing for our gut flora. The other thing you can look up too is GMO corn epicite gene. And this was a gene that was put into corn that could be used as a sterilization gene inside corn. So anything gene altered or gene changed or supposedly is going to save us with genes, I would highly recommend you stay away from it and do your research. You can look up all of these things, but watch the documentary GMOs Revealed, and it will change your life.
You know, I don't deal with no rats. That's one thing I ain't messing with. You see the stomach?
Okay, also, we haven't had a Wendy Williams update in a while, and oh my god, Wendy Williams did not even appear on her final Wendy Williams show. Is this some serious shit? I knew there was more. Well, we always knew there was more to the story, because I had other videos about it. If you want to see those, check those out, but I think that says a lot. That says a lot about a lot, and she clearly is not cool with the producers or anybody else she would have appeared on her own final show. Hello. And if you don't remember from the beginning, I will explain what happened to you guys. But I am so sick of articles saying, well, apparently she got a COVID-19 infection, and then since then, she's been out of commission. I actually want to rewind for all of you, and then we can circle back. You know what I'm saying? Circle back. Okay, guys. Let's start at March of 2021 when Wendy Williams went on with Dr. Oz and she said, I will not get the vaccine. I even made a video about it. I was like, this girl is lit. She said she wouldn't get the vaccine. She was talking to Dr. Oz. She said she just didn't want to. She didn't feel safe. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it. That was her thing. And then all these articles came out and they were like, oh my god, Wendy Williams is bad for women. She's bad for the community. She's bad. Oh my god, I can't believe she's saying what she's saying in public and she has such a strong voice. Blah, 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 blah. Then we come to September of 2021, and shit is really weird. Wendy Williams tests positive for COVID-19, and what do you know? She has a breakthrough case. Can somebody tell me what that means? If you didn't know already, a breakthrough case, which is not a breakthrough at all because everyone with the vaccine is getting COVID-19, she got COVID-19 breakthrough case because she ended up getting the vaccine against her will. Who knows what they said to her about her show, yada, yada, yada. She clearly doesn't have a show now, so here we are in September of 2021. Wendy Williams gets COVID-19, and she's sick. She has a breakthrough case. That means she got the vaccine, and she can no longer do her show. So in short, things go really south for our girl. And Sherry Shepherd over here has taken over. She said all this stuff about Wendy Williams is battling something. They won't say what it is. She said she's so strong, yada, yada, yada. And in the most recent news about her finances and everything, her manager, she's pissed off at them. She's pissed off at Wells Fargo because basically they said she's unable to take care of her own finances. She's incapacitated. She cannot take care of her own finances. Reminds us of a certain pop celebrity. But isn't that a little strange? So after all of this, after she goes through her COVID-19 injury or whatever it may have been, now she's not allowed to have access to her $20 million. And she's clearly pissed off because she did not appear on her show, or they did not invite her. We have no idea. Something's really wrong.
They couldn't give the funds to her family members or nothing?
See that? What is that?
This is the recent Roe versus Wade protest that happened in New York. This video is being compared to the video of the Travis Scott concert where many people died. There was also dark energy, demons, whatever this is, jumping around the crowd.
Alright, so look, Travis Scott and Drake's concert, but what the fuck is this? What was that? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but what the fuck is that?
It's time to put your spiritual armor on because there's some dark stuff going on around us.
Damn. You know the crazy thing about that is like I was just telling my sister this today, like how dark energy can attach itself to you, especially if you vibrating too low. And imagine how many of those people in that crowd, like me, I'm one of them people, I could listen to a low vibrational song and I can rap that song and it could be a song I like. But it's like I'm already to this certain level where that type of stuff don't really interfere with me. Nor will it ever. Like, yeah, once upon a time did it interfere? Yeah, but now, nah. But will I put myself in a position to let that type of energy attach itself to me? Nah. Nah, I can listen to the music, but will you catch me in a crowd like that, man? Uzi? No. Drake shows, I think Drake's a dope entertainer. You heard what I said, entertainer. But will I go to his show? Most likely not. Like, most likely not. There's only a select few of artists of shows that I will go to, and there's shows that I have been to and I felt the vibes and their energy was cool. Energy was cool in the building. The songs that was playing was cool. Wasn't no extra nothing, but that definitely is some crazy energy. And imagine how many people it attaches itself to. Imagine a Doja Cat concert. Whew. Billie Eilish, if I'm saying her name right. Oh, you know her show, The Jerkin.
Are reptilians. So they're an extraterrestrial humanoid race that essentially they're shifting from 6th density to 7th density, meaning that in terms of matter, they are literally becoming less dense because they are being composed of less matter. So they're shifting more into purely light beings. So because they don't want to lose their physical state, the only way to do that is to not ascend or to slow down the ascension process, which would be to not use love to the highest degree. So what they do is they literally go around and they spread fear through different types of consciousnesses. So they're actually here on Earth. They're amongst our government, our religions, and a lot of our big name organizations that people follow, and they basically instill division and fear. And what that does is it helps people to not ascend to the next level.
Some selfish asses, man.
Attention Black Americans, you've been lied to. America is actually your homeland. Pan-Africanism was designed to keep you as a slave. These dark people are our ancestors. Pay attention to the people they're arresting. Those are the people that they so-called called the Native Americans of today. According to the text, these people were the invaders of our ancient ancestors' land. Look at the stripes on their body. The striped prison jumpsuits were inspired by our ancestors. These images are from the pyramids in North America. Yes, there are pyramids in North America. North America actually has more pyramids than Egypt. They are older and larger as well. The real Indians don't look like this. They look like you. That's why they send you to your oppressor schools and they torture you as African, so you don't know that you are the original landlords of this country. You don't have Indian in your family, you are the Indian. The truth is stranger than fiction.
Hey, I heard this story, right? I heard this story. And I don't know how some people are going to take it. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe it. But I heard this story that there's a Native American tribe out there that has 1 million or so members. But only 10 people of that tribe can receive the funds behind that tribe. And the only way they can receive those funds is if they don't tell the rest of the people, the rest of that 1 million people, that they're a part of that tribe. And I asked, after hearing this story, if those 1 million was, you know, what we would call African American or black or whatever you want to, you know, refer to yourself as. And this person couldn't identify that. Like, literally, they didn't know, but they was like, I would probably assume so, but I don't know. I'm bringing that story to y'all. I've been holding it for a long time. It's been about a month or so. I've been holding it. Now I want to know what y'all think. Spam it up in the comments what y'all feel about that story. If it's valid, if I'm reaching, if that person was reaching, if who told that person that was reaching. I'm not going to name drop nobody that told me this. I'm just giving y'all what I heard. And I wanted to bring it to y'all.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know?
Damn. How would they know?
Nokia CEO says humans to be implanted with 6G chips. Sets time frame. This is only 5 days ago. The chief executive officer of Nokia has disclosed smart gadgets will be implanted into human bodies in the next 8 years as technological innovation will evolve into the 6th generation network. Lundmark said by 2030 the 6G network will replace the 5G wireless connection which is currently being adopted across the world and planned for the Nigerian market in the second half of 2022. He projected 6G, which is currently under development, will make smartphones irrelevant upon completion. Nokia's chief executive made this known at the World Economic Forum, according to the multiple media reports. Listen to this. His statement comes amid the project of world's richest man, Elon Musk, which seek to implant chips into the human brain to create a computer-like visual interface. In a video shared by the billionaire, the animal, which had been implanted with the chip, has been seen playing mind pong by moving its hands with thoughts after being trained to move the joystick. It was gathered that the most common interface will no longer be smartphones, as user behavior will change with the advent of 6G. He explained that smart glasses and other technology-driven devices will receive preference. By then, the smartphone as we know it today will not be the most common interface. Many of those things will be built directly into our bodies. Do y'all see where this is going? We have a chip shortage. So people can't even get debit cards right now. This is going to be what fixes everything. Pay attention.
I think everything is just a crazy conspiracy theory. Keep scrolling. 2 other bases that Phil Schneider claimed to have helped construct are Area 51 in Nevada and Dulce, New Mexico. I report in The Biggest Secret the horrendous scenes described by former employees at underground military bases today, like Dulce and Los Alamos in New Mexico, and what they say is the same as the Sumerian descriptions of the Great Below and other accounts around the world. Here are 2 accounts from people who said they had worked at Dulce. 1. I have seen multi-legged humans that look like half human, half octopus. Also, reptilian humans and furry creatures that have hands like humans and cry like a baby. It mimics human words. Also, a huge mixture of lizard humans in cages. 2. I frequently encountered humans in cages, usually dazed or drugged, but sometimes they cried and begged for help. We were told they were hopelessly insane and involved in high-risk drug tests to cure insanity. We were told never to try to speak to them at all. At the beginning, we believed that story. Finally, in 1978, a small group of workers discovered the truth. Most people who work at these establishments don't know about this. The bases are structured as many floors or levels, and the lower you go, the higher the security clearance is required. The lowest level opens out into a cavern and tunnel systems. This allows human scientists, government, and military personnel to work with the Reptilians on genetic and technology programs to advance the agenda of human control. Most of the major technological advances that allow ever greater enslavement of the population start out in this way, and a cover story is concocted to explain where it came from and how it was discovered and developed. These technologies are circulated on the surface in line with the timescale they are working to. Computers, nanotechnology, and so much more were available to the Reptilians, while humans were still knocking rocks together. As insiders have revealed, Beam Me Up Scotty technology is no science fiction fantasy. They have what some researchers refer to as jump rooms in underground and secret above-ground bases, which transport the occupants to other parts of the world in an instant, and also to extraterrestrial underground bases on Mars. An insider called Arthur Newman told the 2009 European Exopolitics Congress in Barcelona, "There is life on Mars. There are bases on Mars. I have been there." He says he has been involved in top secret technology programs in the United States and in the UK, and he described how he had been teleported to an extraterrestrial base on Mars, where he said he took part in a project meeting attended by representatives of an intelligent civilization that lives in cities under the surface of Mars. Newman says that this extraterrestrial group looked virtually like humans, and they could pass most people in the street without turning a head.
When she started going, I started getting locked in. I didn't hear if she even gave the title of that book, but I need y'all, if y'all know that book, if y'all have read it, put in the comments for me, because I would like to read that a little bit more. I definitely would like to read that. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. I probably will buy that from the moment I seen where the book was at. Like, I'm going to Amazon. I'm trying to try to grab that. Like, yeah, I'm going somewhere. I'm getting that book, but I need to know the title of that book. I might even rewind that just to see if I can, like, see the title of the book. But yeah, if y'all can, drop that in the comments for me, please. Please.
Bill Gates, one of the largest investors in the shots. And there is a pandemic. Largest owner of farmland in USA, and there is a food crisis. Huge investor in lab-grown baby milk. And there is a baby formula shortage. Are we supposed to believe that these are all coincidences? I think not.
You need to see this. Do you think Lil Baby is a clone?
My body here, but my mind, soul don't be here. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of stuff I do, I just let my body do it, and my mind be somewhere else. So don't even get too back into it. Lil Baby, you ain't done a lot of talking. I know for a fact my mind be on something else. Well, focus, baby. Tunnel vision, focus. Focus. It's only. That's why all my takes, I really try to just go by myself. But I think so I'm in the studio with everybody. So I'm in the studio with everybody. So I'm in the studio with everybody. For a fact, my mind be on something else. Well, focus, baby. Vision, focus. Focus. Even if I feel emotional, I ain't sure.
Why not?
Here it comes.
This ain't like I learned a lot of this from prison. Like I was hurt in prison before. Like just the whole time I'm in jail to the point I just like.
The last clip with his eye tweaking, I don't know if that one was real, but the one when he pouring that water, that one was real. I remember when it happened. Instead of the clone though, everybody at that time, like in the music world, was thinking he was off drugs, you know, because that's a lot of what the music scene is, like perks and all that. But yeah, he was malfunctioning. He was malfunctioning, bro. They need to get him out the building. One of these clones gonna explode one day.
Okay, that thing, whatever the hell it is, came down really low. It was right over my head, just like,
Damn.
with its feet. What the hell is that? Oh my God. Okay. I'm just out here minding my own business. Filming out here at the space fence. And this thing swooped down. Okay.
Dang. I need to get up that close to one of them. Man, for me, the Pac thing, that's entertainment to me. Everybody free to believe if they want to have killed MC is Pac. That's fine. But the UFO one, man, I would love to see that thing swoop down by me. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it again. I'm trying to chill with an alien, bro, one of the good ones. I'm trying to go see what his world like. And I'm gonna bring him to my world. Nah, he might not be able to survive in our world. Cause you know how brutal humans can be sometimes. People gonna be scared. But I ain't one of them. So you can bring me to your planet, bro. We could chill. Let's go see what y'all, yeah, vibe out, bro. Let me see what y'all like out there. But we made it to the end of this one, man. I appreciate it if y'all stuck all the way through. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so that you always notified when you know that we dropping these bangers, man. And shout out to the collective again, man. I know I appreciate y'all. I love doing this. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. And until I see y'all on the flip side and in the next one, we gone, man.